All right, chat, we're back with another reaction video, and today we're going to be reacting to the first, well, I don't know if it's the first, but the most recent 18 minutes of Final Fantasy 16 dungeon crawling gameplay. The video's up over on IGN as well if you guys want to go check out it on IGN. But without further ado, I mean, let's not waste some time and let's just jump right in. It's 18 minutes long, so I'm curious to see what it's all about. Also, I haven't really played like any, if at all, Final Fantasy games in my entire life, so we'll see how this looks. We're doing this live over on YouTube, by the way, too, so make sure if you guys are watching this after the fact to tune into the YouTube stream so we can react to it live together. Well, the combat for sure looks smooth. I don't think that's ever been a problem, though. Dang. Ultimate, maybe? Is this like an ultimate ability or something? It seems like it. Okay. Lateral flames. This is how you attract new people. You jump into a game or into a gameplay and you simply just go to town in combat. Oh! Hi, Lashante, how are you? Dude, this is smooth as butter. Like the movements between different like types of moves is super smooth. I love the simple UI. Again, I don't know too much about Final Fantasy, so someone let me know if like the UI is similar. Have things changed in the UI? I'm curious. What was that? Be strictly turn-based and has slowly moved into more action genre. It still has its core elements like leveling up, equipping gear, and skill trees. Dang, he's like doing no damage at all. You guys see that? That guy's a freaking tank. Oh, staggered. Okay. So different ways to stun an enemy. We like that. Dang! Yeah, this style of combat is unique, right? Because it's like the normal over-the-shoulder type of combat that we usually deal with, but then there's the mixture of all this different type of magic that this guy can do and everything. It's actually insane. How is this guy not dead? That's what I'm saying. This dude is an absolute beast. All those moves, and he's literally got a quarter health left. Still. Like, what? Okay, so I gotta look up top, and I think in the UI, is it the bottom four, like, pill-looking buttons? Is that, like, if that's fully charged, then you get the ultimate, like that bird? Each game switches up the mechanics a good amount. Final Fantasy 7 had material. 8, you learn magic from Guardian Forces. 9, you learn from gems. They're always changing things. It's a little bit busy visually. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Okay, yeah, I see the bar up top and the top left moving up and, like, charging up, it seems. But I mean, to be fair, like Diablo, there's a lot going on in Diablo as well, you know? To be fair.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons.
Aesthetically, this game looks gorgeous. Look at that, man. And that 1440p quality and everything as well on YouTube. Shish! Okay, so you can tag multiple targets here. Also level 24, so it won't look so cool at first. Yeah, it's all about getting those moves, huh? I agree, Bob. I agree. Diablo gets crazy. I wouldn't say this is as crazy. So it looks like you have an NPC that's helping you out in the dungeon here? What was that? I'm assuming he's going to use his ult right now. Yep. Okay, so I mean the charge time isn't that bad, especially if it's a dungeon, right? Assuming a dungeon is like, you know, it's like a dungeon in every other game. The wolf's been there the whole time. Is it a wolf or a dog? I was talking about that girl that was there helping us. She must be part of the story. Why do I feel like this has got a little bit of like a Soulsy type vibe? Am I wrong in saying that? I hope I don't get butchered in the comments about that. But it kind of gives a little bit of like a Dark Souls vibe with like the boss. I just realized the thing that dude's holding is massive. What if there's executions in this game? That would have been sick if there'd be like an execution at the end of that. That would have been dope. Insufficient inventory space. I know that all too well. Man, this looks so freaking good so far. Especially for somebody that's new to the series completely.
But this...
Jeez. Gorgeous. Dark Soul vibe is becoming more and more popular lately. A lot of games are embracing the aesthetic these days. I mean, what do I always say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? The method is obviously proven. People enjoy those types of games. But it definitely seems like you can't really just like walk through. It feels like you can't walk through these areas, and like you really have to put the work in. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing in any sort of way. What's up, Ken? How are you? Oh! Oh! Man just got slapped in the face twice with a big-ass hammer. Oh, he is a level 21 now. Good catch, Rachel. I didn't see that. I see that. So his ultimate is... The ultimate level gone down to 2 little blips in the top left corner there. I'm interested to see what his ultimate is going to be now. How do I like this game? Like Final Fantasy? I mean, it's pretty cool so far. Interesting. There's a reason the game series are popular, and it's because they keep the best parts as they move forward. Mm-hmm. Well, and Final Fantasy has been around for, like, literally forever, too, right? Like, even if you haven't played Final Fantasy, you know about Final Fantasy. Never understood those QuickTime events like that. Like, just, I would much rather prefer just hit a button and let my character do whatever it needs to do to get through. That's me nitpicking. It's not the end of the world. All right, this has really got the dungeon aesthetic now.
That wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Here I was born. I played every single core entry and most of the offshoots. So I'm assuming you're a big fan of this series then, Bob, huh? Okay, here's the skill tree. Okay, here's all the different gear. Wait, hold on. I want to go back to that for a quick second. That was like super fast. Okay, so it breaks down, obviously, everything like usual. Attack, defense, stagger, which I believe is kind of like the, you know, Obviously, it counters the enemy and all that kind of stuff. These look like the special moves that he has. So Rising Flames, Scarlet Cyclone, Gouge, and Wicked Wheel. I wonder if it, like, is this fire? Is this poison? Like, does it matter? Is it like a colored type of thing? I don't know. Dude's got almost 9,000 ability points there. Holy crap. So what you use those ability points on then? I'm assuming you level up the different moves and stuff like that you have. You know what's really cool? That it actually shows you the number of HP that you have instead of just the bar. I actually like that. I know it's such a small detail, but that's pretty cool on the UI. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Well, they definitely didn't do it at the same time. Wait. Is this the same voice actor for Diablo 4? The dude Lareth, I think his name is, in Diablo 4?
Once more. Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
I think it is. Wait, I think that's the same voice actor. That's a stable mechanic that will show you pretty much every statistic in the game.
As if that was going to keep us out.
I like it. I mean, you see all the games that have the usual health bars, but you never actually know. Laura, thank you. Yeah, it sounds like him. I mean, he obviously has a very deep and unique voice that I don't think a lot of people have. So, here we go. We're getting into the thick of it now. We're actually...
Water crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
We are definitely in the dungeon now. Very throaty, yeah. What is that? I'm assuming that fire thing is just a magic thing that help with the lighting? Like, to help with the light for you? Oh, okay. It was. Got it. I was trying to figure out what that little fireball thing was.
There's no one about.
Yeah, we all know how this goes. You say there's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
This thing is awesome. Look at the shimmer. Like, the details on that is insane.
Into the inner sanctum.
Throw a cutscene in there when you got, like, crazy combat and everything going on. Oh, my lord. How gorgeous would that be?
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now.
Patch what up?
State the Empire's in.
Very Elden Ringy right now? Yeah.
You don't mean...
Aye, my little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, you started it.
How did he make it out alive?
Love the character styles. Yes.
I won't. You should try it.
Everything looks good. I've got no complaints right now. Don't see anything wrong with this. I love the straight gameplay that we're getting too. This is the stuff as gamers, as fans, as someone that wants to buy a game, this is the type of stuff that we'd like right here. Not, you know, you don't want to show too much, but you don't want to show too little. You know, it's like that sweet spot. Yep, I knew it. Here we go.
Him again.
For something you two want to
Maybe later.
In general, I'll say the audio is actually pretty quiet, guys. So if you're having a hard time hearing their like dialogue, it's just that like that in general. Where's your XP bar? Is there an XP bar anymore or anywhere? I'm trying to figure that out. The music is so good too.
Stay down.
But how could those
There it
creatures
is.
who've been escaped be be here in the mines.
Also, there's the executions that I was talking about.
Connected somehow.
I was definitely talking about executions and everything too. Yeah, there's like that organ that's going on in the background right now for the music. It's awesome. I was gonna say, so are we essentially we're going through waves right now. Wow, he did some damage there. Okay. I'm trying to look at some of the moves that the enemies do too. Oh, this is definitely a different ult. Bro, heck yeah. Dude. Like, so anybody that's played Final Fantasy before, like, how is the combat in this game compared to, like, what you've played before and what you've done before? Is it similar, or, I mean, it seems super smooth to me. Big one right there. Oh. Ooh, that's slow-mo, though. Okay, you guys can't see behind my webcam, but there's a move wheel down below. Here, I'll show you guys. So selecting different moves and stuff like that. I'm assuming holding R2 and then whatever arrow keys they're using. I'm trying to see how it actually works. Pretty similar to the entries over the last decade. They started engaging in more action-y combat style around FF12. I got you. One of these games that I just walk around and appreciate how it looks. I feel that. Yo, this boss is giving him a run for its money. Look at that ginormous... Speaking of necromancer and stuff like that, look at the ginormous sight that character has. Ooh. I wonder what that red means. When the numbers are red like that. I'm assuming yellow is crit. That's the normal. We all know that. White, you know, white numbers are just the normal numbers. Gonna use his ultimate here, probably. I agree, Luke. Yo, this is impressive. I could definitely see myself playing this. I really could. And thank you to, like, for us literally just getting a look at this combat, man.
Soldiers assigned to the glass gate would tell stories about something they call the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
I'm impressed. I just want to explore that map right now. I am thoroughly impressed right now. They're going to cut the video here, aren't they? Those sons of guns. Okay, so this is definitely a boss fight here. Like, this must be the dungeon boss fight here that we're about to come up on. Oh, there's a Final Fantasy 16 boss battle gameplay here. Ooh, we can look at that at some point too. Guys, what do you think? I mean, that was awesome. I will say, like what John mentioned, it did seem a little busy, like especially when things are going on. A lot of stuff going on, and the UI was kind of just like, I think it's gonna be something that we're gonna have to definitely get used to. But in terms of the way that the graphics are looking, in terms of the way that the combat felt, like just looking how it felt. Obviously, I haven't played the game. The transitions between the different moves. The scaling of the enemies as well. Like, you're not just like simply walking through people and killing people just like instantly. I'm impressed. Way too much open space for nothing. 100%. I'd watch you play it. Nice. Let's go. We'd love that. I've never played a Final Fantasy, but I'm interested in the same. Never played one before, but this has got me just alone in this 18 minutes, excuse me. Now I want to go through and watch all the other videos that have come out about this game, because like this is the first time I'm seeing any sort of gameplay for it. So, shouts out to getting all the trailers today. Dark Souls tend to have more intense fights, mostly because the bosses do tons of damage. Soak tons of damage, so basically the game tries to emasculate the player the entire time. That's true. I did notice that the bosses here, like they weren't taking a lot of damage, but they were also not giving a lot of damage. So that's why I mentioned, like with the scaling, that's where I think the scaling comes into play here with the level scaling. So Final Fantasy, you can grind, you can get it stronger than the enemy you're about to fight, at least typically. Interesting. I got you. All right, well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the video over on the stream. If you're on the YouTube side and you're watching this after the fact, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the game. If you guys are going to be buying it, if you guys would be interested in watching me play it, definitely interested to hear your thoughts. So appreciate you guys watching, and excited to see what happens when Final Fantasy comes out.